Kim Basinger once stood at the absolute pinnacle of Hollywood. Oscar winner, global sex symbol, box office powerhouse. Today, she barely leaves her home. No red carpets, no interviews, no public appearances. So what on earth happened to one of the most captivating women the film industry has ever seen? She grew up in Athens, Georgia, the third of 5 children, in a household where creativity ran deep. Her father had given up a career in jazz to pay the bills, and her mother had once performed as a dancer and swimmer before stepping back from that world. Kim inherited their artistic spirit, but also something far more complicated. From childhood, she battled crippling shyness. She couldn't order food at restaurants. She froze in class. She once fainted from anxiety before speaking in public. Winning a local beauty pageant in 1971 was the first time she stood in front of a crowd and didn't fall apart. That single moment changed everything. Modeling came first. Ford agency, magazine covers, national campaigns. But she found it suffocating, reduced to nothing but her appearance day after day. Acting was the escape. She trained seriously, auditioned relentlessly, and slowly built her way up. By 1983, she was opposite Sean Connery in Never Say Never Again, and Hollywood was paying attention. The Natural earned her a Golden Globe nomination. Batman made her a household name. Then came LA Confidential in 1997, and with it, an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress. She had arrived, completely and undeniably. But behind the glittering resume, her personal life was quietly unraveling. Her first marriage, to makeup artist Ron Snyder, ended in 1989 after nearly a decade together. Around that same time, she received a diagnosis of agoraphobia following a panic attack, reportedly spending 6 months barely able to leave her home. Then came Alec Baldwin, charismatic, intense, and ultimately incompatible with her fragile emotional world. Their marriage produced a daughter, Ireland, but also one of Hollywood's most brutal custody battles, dragging on for years and costing millions. A leaked voicemail from Baldwin directed at their young daughter became national news and added yet another layer of public pain to an already exhausted woman. Professionally, a decision she made in the early 1990s nearly destroyed everything she had built. She verbally agreed to star in the controversial film Boxing Helena, then withdrew after reading a more complete version of the script. The production company sued. A jury ruled against her. The damages totaled nearly $9 million, and she filed for bankruptcy. Roles dried up. The industry whispered her name as a warning. It took years of quiet, steady work to reclaim even a fraction of her former standing. Through all of it, the lawsuits, the divorce, the financial collapse, the public scrutiny, Kim Basinger never really fought back through headlines or interviews. She simply endured, rebuilt slowly, and eventually stepped away from the spotlight entirely. Today she lives quietly, spending time in Hawaii with her long-term partner, becoming a grandmother, and channeling her energy into animal welfare causes she genuinely believes in. She never needed the cameras to define her, and somehow, that makes her unforgettable. If Kim Basinger's story moved you, hit like and subscribe. There are more stories like hers waiting for you here.